Hello, my dear Capricorns. So this is a general reading for uh, Moon and Sun rising Capricorns for the month of May. So the spread I use is the present, the past, present, and the future. For each of those, I've pulled three cards, as you can see. So Capricorns, in the recent past, sorry, I actually got that wrong. That's not how it was. Um, Sorry about that. Capricorns, in the recent past, you've experienced some kind of a poverty, a financial loss. You were left in the cold. As you can see, the car in this card, this woman is walking on the snow without shoes. This indicates, being left out on the cold, being left alone. Um, the church in the background indicates a spirituality, a place where you could go and get some help. You perhaps needed some help in the past, and you were not happy. You were left alone. You were struggling in the past. This was followed by Five of Cups. So after being left out in the cold, Capricorns, I feel like you were very disappointed that the situation in your life hadn't turned out to be the way you wanted. So you're looking like this guy here on the card, looking at those three spilled caps that represent a loss. However, this doesn't have to be a financial loss. This could be an emotional loss. All right. So you might have lost someone. You haven't lost. You did not lose everything though, because as this person on a Five of Cups card, you can see there are still two cups standing behind, and there is a bridge behind which would allow this person, would help you, Capricorn, to cross the powerful river and get to where you want to be, get to your home. But you've experienced a big disappointment um, in the past. That's how I feel, Capricorn. Um, but this was followed by Page of Wands, so a transformation, which is very positive. So coming from being left out on the cold and going through this the time of um, thinking about the world, evaluate the situation, being upset and struggling with life, you moved on to a transformation, and like this guy, this man in a Page of Wands, he's holding a stick, and he's looking at it with confidence, with passion, and that was perhaps you in your recent past. Some kind of a creative idea, was awakened in you. You perhaps all of a sudden started to listen to your inner voice, and and you've got that power, Capricorn, when you can change the world. So that's perhaps something that happened to you in the recent past. It is a very, very good, very positive transformation, and perhaps you also received an unexpected news. This could have been being someone's baby birth, or a new idea. Um, Basically, whatever creative idea you've had, this is something very meaningful, because it feels, or it felt to you as if you could change the world. So yeah, that was the past. Good transformation. The cards are very positive, Capricorn. And now, the present. In the present, the first card I pulled was a magician. A magician is very, very similar to the cards of Page of Wands, as it indicates a new, passionate beginning, something creative. All right, a magician, when you get a card of magician, basically it means you should just go for it, because whatever you wish for, it will happen for you, Capricorn. Even if it's some kind of an immature idea, if you put determination into it and work, it will definitely happen for you. Whatever you do with Magician card, it's gonna happen. So your dreams, your wish will, your dreams will come true, your wish will be fulfilled. So that's a very positive card, Capricorn. So I'm very happy for you. And the next card is Seven of Cups. So perhaps, you know, going from being this very adventurous person who's found a new creative purpose in life, some choices come with it. So perhaps you facing right now, Capricorn, you face with some choices. And as you can see in the Seven of Cups card, there are many choices you faced with, and you are perhaps very confused about which would be the right choice for you to make. And this, although it's Seven of Cups, it's not necessarily it's not a positive and it's not a negative card. It's a card which, in a way, is there for you to warn you, to make you aware that no matter what choice you make when you face with multiple choices, there could be some hidden agenda, something you can't predict. So whatever choice you make right now, Capricorn, please be cautious, because this card brings mixed emotions. This person on the card is faced with many choices, and every card's got a different offers different things. Some of them are positive or negative. So whatever's happening in your life right now, Capricorn, whatever choices you got to make, please be cautious, be aware, be analytical, think about them, think before you leap. Think about the choices that coming to you, because you can only make one choice. You can only choose one of the caps. And this was followed by the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. And so perhaps there's some kind of spiritual opportunity coming up your way, Capricorns. Because as you can see on this card, we've got a kind of a stick with leaves floating around, and this indicates a spiritual balance. This indicates a spiritual balance, all right, and wealth. So not only you spiritually balanced, but you also finally financially stable. It also means whatever you're wishing for, go for it, because your dreams will come true. So all of those cards we've had before, Page of Wands, Magician, they're all very much linked to each other. They all indicate that whatever your wishes, whatever you're dreaming about, it will happen. So what this card is telling me, is telling you, is that you should follow your gut and you should listen to your intuition. Please do, Capricorns. So that was the past. In the past, you were left in the cold, my dear Capricorn. You had some moment of disappointment, but then all of a sudden there was a transformation. You found strength in you because you're a strong star sign, Capricorn, and you decided, to do something to change the world. And with your Magician, there's nothing that can stop you from changing the world, from implementing your ideas, from succeeding. Of course, when you choosing a new path in your life, you got to make decisions. So be careful what kind of decisions you make. Be careful when it comes to choosing, choosing when it comes to making a choice. Be wise about what choice you make. However, with Ace of Wands, it seems like whatever choice you make, you're gonna be happy, but follow your gut and follow your instinct. So this was the past and the present. What about the future, my dear Capricorns? So in the future, this is a beautiful card. We've got Nine of Pentacles, my dear Capricorns. And I love this card because in this card We've got a woman who's very mature, very um, uh, spiritually balanced, financially stable, very mature, very happy with her life. Um, as you can see, and the bird on her, I think on the one that's like she's holding, indicates her wisdom. She's very wise, you know. She's very fulfilled and with what she achieved, and you know, she's living a very peaceful, happy life. She's very content, and in the background you can see some. I think a house. It's quite big, so which indicates she's also very, you know, wealthy. So this is a very positive card. The future looks bright for you, Capricorns. And then with that, what else could you ask for? You got the Sun card. The Sun basically is a symbol of, you know, everything and more than happiness. The child on the horse indicates, you know, innocence but happiness. So basically, this is like one of the best cards you could get with the sun, whether the idea you've had or whether the whatever's happening or going on in your life, it's gonna turn out positive. Okay, and the last three cards. I mean, it was obviously the first one was um, the Nine of Pentacles, followed by the Sun. What else could you ask for, Capricorn? And the last card is Ten of Pentacles. So this, you know, indicates the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Coins, that whatever you wished for, whatever idea or transformation you've been through, it turned out to be successful this time, Capricorn. So Capricorns, you can't ask for any better cards. Whatever you deciding on, listen to intuition, listen to your gut, and once you do that, this is what the future holds for you. And the future looks great. The future looks good. The future looks positive. All right, all the best to you, my dear Capricorns. And if that resonates with you, please give me some feedback. If it doesn't, well, I'm sorry, but not all of my readings will resonate with everyone. Thank you very much, and see you in June. Bye.